A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't biased.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
And it was quite a display as the Trailblazers erupt. And with
Kevin, thank you.
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. Look at Toronto. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And I think for Toronto, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
Well, you hope that they realize that and they have some self-awareness, but can they win some games, carry some positive energy, maybe some momentum into the offseason with which to build on?
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. LeVert out there with Doncic. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Toronto, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Bamba, and it's Jokic in at the 1. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s. just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And he has a knack to score on the move. Wiggins stays in control even when he's at full speed.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Wiggins. His last outing, he had 18 points.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Doncic against Wiggins. Now Doncic. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Milwaukee. And the dunk by Stewart.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Well, the season's still in its very early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it depends on what the expectations of your team are going in. And if you get to the early part of December and you're not seeing the fusion of some of the guys and the play style that you expected after making either an offseason acquisition or the improvement of some of your younger players, I think that's when some of the discussions in front offices start to happen about what kind of movement could happen for our team. And that might be for getting better for the rest of that season or starting to think about the subsequent seasons ahead.
Now here's Bamba, and he drives in. Green with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's LeVert missing. Toronto trailing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Jokic passes to Zubac. Well, we know Zubac can eat up space inside. Brent, great job of securing rebounds.
Yeah, obviously, if he was playing starter minutes or anywhere approaching 30 minutes, Zubac is going to be in double figures, ripping down both offensive and defensive things on the glass. What's impressed me about him, though, is he's got great hands on the inside and has now become a very viable roll target.
The free throw drops for Zubac. Second free throw, no good.
And for old school centers like Andre Drummond, the modern NBA posing some challenges. He's not quite the floor spacer.
Well, he's not, but still on the defensive end, I think, GA, if you have a guy that kind of size and that kind of athleticism against certain teams that play another compact big, he becomes a guy to clog up the lane, block shots, and still be a deterrent on the inside.
Count it.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. And now he's attacking the paint.
Now here's Doncic. No points in the game yet for him. Pulls up on the wing, and it's in off the backboard.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
For Portland, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Some changes for Toronto. Brown's checked in for Marjanovic. Cole comes in for Ivica Zubac. Bays subbed in for Mohamed Bamba. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Biyombo is checked in for Andre Drummond. Wiseman comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Reddish in for Draymond Green. Now here's Doncic. LeVert finds Doncic. Now here's Reddish. Shot clock at 3. It's over Bay. Portland again missing. Raptors with the lead. Inside, Wiggins. The second effort. Brown trying to free himself up. And Wiggins with the layup. Wiggins has got 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
8 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Knocked away. Bull the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Jokic missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. Doncic kicks to Biyombo. LeVert against Bay. And he dunks it down.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Biyombo with it. Now defended by Wiggins. LeVert against Jokic. Here's LeVert. Clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Wiggins. Great D that time from LeVert. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Raptors. Jackson comes in for Wiggins. And then for the Trailblazers, Winslow comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Doncic. Shot clock at 5.
The first 2 minutes.
Here's Reddish. It's hauled in by Brown. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Jackson dishes to Brown. Pass to Jokic. Raptors moving the ball around. Jackson passes to Brown. Toronto needs to get off a shot. A fader. That one's not going to go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. With the drive, Ambo trying to break free. A shot by Reddish, no good. Outside, Porter. The pass to Jackson. Here's Jokic. Back to Jackson. Shoots over VanVleet. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 1. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Toronto. And Portland with a change here, too. Stewart's checked in for James Wiseman. Bay hits them both. Here's Van Vliet. Over to the wing. Reddish kicks to Van Vliet. Off target with his 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Toronto ahead, up 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Saddiq Bey is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Jackson, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Sinks the triple.
Well, big man, you can really dish it out. Jokic really reliable, setting up his teammates.
Van Vliet passes to Stewart. And here is Van Vliet. There's the drive, and it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Zubac is checked in for Bay. Green is checked in for the Trailblazers. Pass to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Van Vliet with the putback. And Drummond is right there.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Van Vliet against Jokic. Outside, Porter. And no good. Good D by Drummond. Portland trailing here.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. And the Raptors miss again. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, Very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Portland again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jokic finds Porter. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Jokic. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Raptors with some changes. Marjanovic comes in for Bamba. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Nikola Jokic. Portland also making some changes. LeVert's checked in for Winslow. And Doncic is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. And that one is good from Zubac.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
And stolen by Wiggins. Over Doncic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Trailblazers trail by 4. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Porter with the ball for the Raptors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Now, the AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on that end of the floor. Just cold shooting all the way around.
Now here's Jackson. After Luka Doncic's miss, pass to Zubac. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation. How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And, Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
For your North Side Crew.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Brown's checked in for Marjanovic. Cole comes in for Ivica Zubac. Bays subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Portland also making some changes. Biombo, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Wiseman comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Reddish in for Draymond Green. Wiggins, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the wide open shot from Reddish misses the 3. Toronto's shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Now here's Jackson. He dishes it to Wiggins. The pass to Bay. Back to Wiggins. Lets it go with a 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
LeVert with it. He has 6. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Wiggins against LeVert. Looking to get it going. And it's Wiggins missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Now here's Wiggins. 9 points in the game so far. He takes it in. Good work there as it goes. He's got 11.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. Doncic, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Bull. He kicks to Wiggins. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Raptors with some changes. Bamba is checked in for Moses Brown. Jokic subbed in for Josh Jackson. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Fred VanVleet comes in for Karis LeVert. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. VanVleet looking around. The 11-footer, the shot's good. VanVleet's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. And it's VanVleet with the rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And here is Doncic. Just 3 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Andrew Wiggins was the man in the first. He had 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
They haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can stop your energy level. But right now, they look like a fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Drummond, Isaiah Stewart out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Doncic in at the point.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Jokic surveying not just the guy that's on the cut, but the entire floor.
Here's Drummond, combo with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Stewart against Zubac. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 5 points so far.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, Bamba still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Jokic. Zubac trying to break loose. Jokic with the bucket.
Nice looking mid-ranger there from Jokic. Money in the bank from that spot.
To the paint. And Drummond throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Stewart. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And here is Bamba after Karis LeVert made the last three-pointer. Here's Wiggins. Great D that time from LeVert.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Raptors trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jokic against Doncic. Lets it go from 11, and it's off the back rim. No good. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Trailblazers. There's the dish to Green. Green draws the double. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Otto Porter. Trailblazers timeout.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Bull, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Raptors! Bull.
Raptors trail by 3. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night, and that's a foul called on Bull. That is his first foul of the game. Brown is checked in for Zubac.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Raptors, Moses Brown.
Here's Doncic. He's got 8. Outside, Green. Here's Doncic. Now the pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
To end the cold streak. Rebound by the Trailblazers. LeVert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic outside. Green passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the chance.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
LeVert against Wiggins. Jokic kicks to Brown. Back to Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Raptors trail by 5. Wiggins kicks to Jokic. Bull with it. Stewart on him. Jokic passes to Wiggins. Poke loose. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Green leading the charge. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Time to make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew. Look who's coming out of court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
Hayes checked in for the Raptors. Josh Jackson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Jackson finds Jokic. Bay with it. That one, no good. Great D that time from Van Vliet. The tray. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Jackson kicks to Jokic. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bull to stop the run. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
A little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass, not quitting on these possessions.
Winslow with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Jackson. Down low. Here's Bull. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Reddish. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
That free throw good from Reddish. And some changes here for the Raptors. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Wiggins is subbed in for Josh Jackson. And he makes the first but misses the second. Raptors trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill, and he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Now here's Van Vliet, following the miss by Bull. Winslow against Wiggins. Winslow kicks to Reddish. Now here's Biyombo, covered by Wiggins, goes back up. Biyombo, no luck. Toronto shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Bay passes to Wiggins. Now here's Jokic. Now here's Bay. This one for 3. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
15 seconds left in the third. And here is Van Vliet. He's got 9. Kicks it to Winslow. Over Wiggins. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Marjanovic is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Nikola Jokic. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Wiggins in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Bamba. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Wiggins outside. And it's good for 2.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
And the rejection by Marjanovic. And finished off by Wiseman. Raptors trail by 7. Wiggins surveying the floor. Passes it to Marjanovic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto, Boban Marjanovic. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Stewart comes in for Wiseman. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's LeVert in for Justice Winslow. So he gets them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Doncic kicks to Drummond. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Jokic. Now Marjanovic. Clock at 6. The pass to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Doncic. The second effort. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Doncic against Jokic. Pass to Bamba. Now Wiggins. Five on the clock. Zubac trying to break loose.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Green, the dish to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
And the Raptors call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Jokic.
He's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Now, here's Doncic. Passes to LeVert. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over LeVert. And it's Jokic missing. Portland leading by 7. Here's Green. The teardrop falls in.
Draymond Green showing off some big man handles. Great job from the point forward there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Doncic passes to Stewart. Portland moving the ball around. And that one's good. Drummond.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Wiggins against LeVert. Wiggins kicks to Bamba. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Wiggins up top. And there's the pass to Marjanovic. Clock at 4. Takes it from 10. And they pick up 2. Marjanovic has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
LeVert the pass to Stewart. And it's Doncic, top of the key. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Now here's Wiggins. Over Doncic. And it's Wiggins missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Doncic looking it over. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Jokic. Here's Marjanovic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Green finds Stewart. And it's good. 2 points. Stewart's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Pretty sweet right there. Draymond Green, of course, being unselfish and looking to involve his teammates.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
2 minutes remaining.
LeVert against Wiggins. Great D that time from LeVert. Portland leading by 11. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here's Jokic. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. It's Drummond with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Wiggins against Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
And that one's good, Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic on the drive, and what a great finish.
Doncic bounce pass to the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now here's Wiggins. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. From deep, Jokic. That one, no good. Jokic against Doncic. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for
Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see
a sunny view of, and we have a minute to.
Thanks, BA. The Oklahoma.
More picks than they can possibly use. So more trades ahead, you would think, Alex. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. JaVale McGee out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Thunder, James Harden out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Murray in at the 3. And what are the things the teams can afford to tinker with at this stage of the season, Clark, maybe compared to later in the year?
Yeah, you know, Brian, I think still working on rotations. That's certainly something that you want to try to iron out early in the season. Make sure you have units that are working best together. I think the rotation piece is probably the one thing that jumps out as being something you can tinker with at this stage of the season.
Here's Hield. The Thunder making their last shot. Curry, no good. Murray with it, and it's Hield picking him up. They grab their own miss. Williamson. Hunter with some nice D. Now here's Hield, tightly guarded. He can't hit that time. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Adams, the pass to Curry. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
So good at staying in control. Curry isn't afraid of attracting contact on the way up.
Pass to Bane. Over Hield. No good. A bit long that time. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Hunter with the ball. He's picked up by Williamson. Hunter against Murray. From deep. That's good from Curry on the assist by Hunter. Curry's got 5.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
To the inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. On the wing, Bane for 3. Here's Williamson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Nice aggressive play from Williamson, crashing the offensive glass and getting a second chance shot.
Outside Hield. The 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Harden. Pass to Williamson. Williamson is doubled. Harden from outside. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
There are very few that drop long-range bombs better than James Harden. I mean, he's automatic from out there, off the dribble or catch.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella. Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Williamson. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Tucker's checked in for McGee. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. 5th, Stephen Curry.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Outside heel. Pass to Hunter. Shot to stop the run. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Howard's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. San Antonio again missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Murray. They're leading by 8. Pass to Bain. 5 to shoot. From deep. It doesn't go for him. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 so far. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girl.
A different look for San Antonio. Hart's checked in for Hunter. Barton comes in for Hield. And it's Wall in for Curry. Now Wall. Pass to Howard. Here's Barton. Checked by Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Barton, the pass to Howard. Here's Wall. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Goes up with the strike, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Barton, the pass to Wall. He gets it in there.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
Guarded by Howard.
10 minutes.
Pass to Collins. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They're really working the paint now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Wall. And he lobs it up.
Yeah, you can't forget about the jumping ability of Barton now. I mean, this guy is phenomenal at finishing off these alley-oops.
The Thunder have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. 1:21 left now in the first quarter. Mitchell misses. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Wall. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, Harden is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. He never hesitates to find the open guy.
55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Bain. Good work there as it goes.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
41 seconds left to play in the first. Barton against Mitchell. Barton, the pass to Hart. Barton outside. Pass to Wall. The three is up. On target from range. Wall's got 7 points. Thunder with a lead. Mitchell with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out to the right wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim. But he said when his shot is falling, it's a whole different ballgame.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me of being able to knock down open shots.
And Grant, over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So, on the floor for San Antonio, P.J. Tucker is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's John Wall. And it's Barton in at the shooting guard position. Well, the Spurs shooting only 35% so far. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
2 points. That one goes.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Outside Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace, something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
That free throw no good. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. McGee, he's checked in for Tucker. Hunter comes in for Hart. Heald's checked in for Barton. And it's Stephen Curry in for Wall. He hits the second from the line. Here's Curry. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Williamson. Outside Murray. Three-pointer, Harden. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Harden, so versatile offensively. He initiates. He can play off the ball. He can beat you in transition. He's going to get his points. You can bet on that.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Looking to get back on track. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got 7.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Harden. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. And, yep, it's good. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Mitchell against Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Thunder making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Now here's Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
And the Spurs with possession here. They trail by 9. Curry from deep three-point land. The Thunder pull it in. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
San Antonio with the ball. The Thunder making their last shot. Curry against Mitchell. Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Adams against Harden. Pass to Najee. Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by McGee. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And stolen by Williamson. No good, off the front rim. San Antonio trailing here. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game. To the paint. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Curry.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Here's Najee. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. The Spurs making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Murray passes to Harden. Yep, that one goes.
He will not settle for a long jumper if he can get points inside. Harden will take any opening he can get. He exploits what the defense provides. Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Outside heel. There's the 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for falls.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Pass to Harden. With the drive, and then Harden with the jam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game. Down low. It's tipped. Pass to Mitchell. 1:10 left in the first half. Fades away. Doesn't go for him. And the Spurs going the other way now. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And it's Howard finishing it off.
More than just a scorer. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
And here's Harden. Over Hield. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now here's Curry.
Oklahoma City foul.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Tucker's checked in for Howard. Hart comes in for Adams. Varden, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Wall in for Stephen Curry. .34 seconds left to play in the first half. Hart against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wall. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. To the middle. He He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
The 3 ball. No good on the shot. And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder out in front. They lead by 13. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. It's been quite a night so far for him. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that area. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got James Harden. He's out there with Desmond Bane, and it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Williams.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Hield. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet, and this one gets the 3 ball to go.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Harden, the pass to Murray. Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Najee. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Bane. Hield with the defensive effort.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Najee. Oh, Adams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Smith, he's checked in for Zion Williamson.
Jalen Smith.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Jalen Smith. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Good on both. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Harden against Curry. The shot no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And looking at the career of Curry, his legacy is set. The titles, records, numbers all cemented him as a legend.
Again, no good by Oklahoma City. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And that one drops for him. Curry's got 14 points for the game. At times, some have doubted Curry's legacy. Hard to make a case against him, though, in my opinion.
I agree, B.A. He has produced in every capacity. It's just a matter of how great he is. One of the top 3 point guards of all time. And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Curry against Harden. Offensive rebound, McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Down low. Here's Smith. No good that time. Great D that time from McGee. San Antonio's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. And here's Curry. He's got 14. Healed from outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the Thunder call time here. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Howard's checked in for Adams. Tucker comes in for McGee. Hart's checked in for Hunter, and it's John Wall in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Harden, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's Wall. 9 points in the game. Hield to the ball, defended by Harden. Outside Hield. Pass to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Wall covering. Excellent D there from Wall. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Hart goes in, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Thunder.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Now here's Harden. 16 points for him. Here's Collins. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Hart. Unloads from 13. Here's Howard. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Harden. Off with the layup. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Outside Harden. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter here. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hield passes to Wall. Outside Hart. Hield up top. Wall against Collins. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Now here's Harden. He's got 16. And a nice finish on the layup. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Off target with the three. San Antonio's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Here's Hart. That one a little long.
Probably not the shot they had in mind. But you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Now Wall. He's got 9. Trying to get back on track. And it's blocked by Collins. And so it's Oklahoma City ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound. It's pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack. That's all it is.
And Greg Popovich keeping it simple. Be aggressive.
He knows this game so well. When they control the momentum and the pace, they're much harder to beat.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Josh Hart. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's...
Good defensive reflexes from Zion. Sees a chance to force a turnover and turns it into a fast break. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Outside wall. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Wall is so strong, he's able to brush off contact and still find ways to creatively score.
Pass to Bain. Right wing. Williamson with it. Shot clock at 5. He's off on the layup. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all around it is. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Well, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
McGee, he's checked in for San Antonio. Stephen Curry comes in for Wall. That one's no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And he lobs it up top. Williamson misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Curry, no good. Thunder with a lead. Moving it up. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
On the wing, Curry, defended by Harden. They get it back. Here's McGee, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Harden can't hit. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Curry. Back to Hunter. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Curry with it. Pass to Hunter. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray with it. Hunter covering. Hunter against Murray. Yes, it's good. And it's an 11-point Oklahoma City lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
The Thunder have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Najee. Back to Payne. Williamson against McGee. 3-pointer. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Here's Curry. And Williamson with the block.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Murray, no good. San Antonio trailing here. On the wing, Barton. Pass to Curry. McGee in the post. Covered by Williamson. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Curry. Here's Payne. Here's Najee. Adams covering. Here's Payne. Great D that time from Barton.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Williamson outside. Back to Payne. Here's Najee. Pass to Harden. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If they cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Stephen Curry, one shot.
That one misses for Curry.
So many of the hopes for this team rest on Curry's shoulders. It's an immense responsibility, but he carries it out with fire and optimism.
Curry with a steal. Hunter against Murray, inside. Curry's shot is off. The Thunder have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Harden. Sinks that one from the post. And the Thunder lead by 9.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. The defense has to try something different.
Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Outside Harden. Now here's Williamson. the dunk by Williamson.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball forward.
Harden against Curry. No luck on that one. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. The Thunder have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Ooh, McGee with the block. Hield against Harden. Here's Hunter. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. To the paint. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Murray passes to Harden. That one falls.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Curry from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
A spectacular sided Allison.
Kevin, thank you.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. You look at Orlando, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
And right now for the Magic, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Marjanovic is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Bamba, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Wiggins in at the shooting guard position. And for the Magic, Nerlens Noel is out there with Gobert. Then there's Brown. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Ivy in at the point. Here's Brown, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And here's Jokic. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's Jokic. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now, Anunoby, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Here's Ivy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The first free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bamba with it. And the pass to Zubac. 6 to shoot. Wiggins against Noel. And it's Wiggins missing. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point, the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Here's Ivy. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Ivy's got 6.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Anunoby sends it back.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
From deep. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Wiggins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland. In the corner, Bamba with it. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that mid-range jumper, a big asset for Jokic. Draws defenders away from the bucket and gets them the spacing they need.
Here's Ivy. He's got 9. Shoots over Marjanovic. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Brown against Wiggins. Passes it to Zubac. Toronto working the ball around now. And it's Wiggins missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
And the shot goes in.
Timeout. Oh, great ball movement there.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Brown is checked in for Marjanovic. Bol comes in for Ivica Zubac. Bays checked in for Bamba. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Jackson. Here's Bol and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anunoby passes to Ivy. Brown outside. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Brown outside. To the middle. Here's Jokic. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Here's Ivy. He's got 11. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 10-point game. That's tipped. Barnes kicks to Ivy. Brown outside. Takes a 3. And Bol pulls it down.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brown outside. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he makes that one.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And for 407. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
Both teams will make substitutions. Raptors on defense, trailing here by 8. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Porter. Over Bledsoe. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, Otto Porter has got great length, and when he puts it to advantage, he can be effective on the glass.
Driving in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Bay. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to Jokic. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's now 6 points for Jokic.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Toronto right now, we've got Saddiq Bey, Josh Jackson out there with Jokic. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Now here's Jackson. And that one hits back iron. Bledsoe outside. Jokic defending. Count the basket. 7 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
So it's Toronto now. The Magic getting the bucket. The fadeaway. Tries again. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Brown.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Bledsoe dishes to Caldwell Pope. Guarded by Porter. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by the Raptors. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jackson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Back to Bledsoe. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And the Raptors call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Gobert is checked in for Orlando. Noel comes in for Barnes. Raptors also changing it up. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Moses Brown. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Josh Jackson. Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Bamba. Just 5 on the clock. Porter passes to Wiggins for the 3. And the Raptors miss again. Magic leading by 13. Caldwell Pope for 3. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for Toronto. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Wiggins against Gobert. Here's Jokic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
He gets that one. And the Magic lead by 13.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Jokic. 14 points from him the last game against Portland.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Noel against Wiggins. Over Noel, and the rejection by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Caldwell Pope outside. Bledsoe outside. Gobert finds Bledsoe. Over Wiggins. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. 8 points for him. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Some changes for Toronto. Marjanovic comes in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's Bol in for Zubas. Magic leading by 11. Here's Ivy. 11 points in the game. Now, Anunoby. It's blocked. Jokic passes to Bamba. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here is Anunoby. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Ivy. Guarded by Marjanovic. And Bamba pulls it down.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's Bol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And the size Bol has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive in scoring.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
He hits both from the stripe.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Count it good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Orlando leading by 9. Here's Ivy. 11 points in the game. And Bamba pulls it down.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it. And what a year for Andrew Wiggins and his offense. The outside shot took some huge leaps forward.
I think as importantly, his efficiency went through the roof. This guy seemed more comfortable playing as a second option. Less pressure allowed him to thrive.
Marjanovic, no good. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Ivy, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Magic have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1-2 so far.
At the line for 2.
That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Bays checked in for Toronto. Jackson comes in for Jokic. And he sinks the second. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Wiggins against Anunoby. Wiggins kicks to Bay. Marjanovic with it. There's the pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anunoby. The shot misses. And Orlando will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Brown. He has 5. There's the triple. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Magic lead by 12.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Looking to get back on track here, and Wiggins with the nice bucket inside.
Well, you think the body up to Wiggins will throw him off. It doesn't help at all.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Jackson. Brown inside the line. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Jaylen Brown. And it's Wiggins missing.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins with some nice D.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, I like this for Wiggins. Keep putting the ball on the deck and taking it at the rim.
And here's Brown outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Orlando going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Out in front of the half is Orlando. They lead by 10. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Ball movement was a real factor for them. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
Looking at Toronto, Shaq, your thoughts?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Magic leading by 10. They've got Gobert. Nerlens Noel is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Brown, and it's Ivy in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Shoots from the baseline. Another shot. And Noel lays it up and in.
We're talking about a guy who's got incredible length. Nerlens Noel doing work on the glass.
Now, Bamba. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Six to shoot. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Anunoby. Jokic, no good. Well, Orlando shooting at 46%, making some buckets. From 13, they get the rebound. Gobert can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Takes the 13-footer. Anunoby sends it back. Pass to Brown. Takes the 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Now here's Wiggins. He has 6. Here's Jokic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Assist from
Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Ivy. 12 points for him. Brown outside. Pass to Anunoby. Driving to the basket. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
And it's Wiggins missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first team foul.
The Magic have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Raptors with some changes. Brown's checked in for Marjanovic. And Porter subbed in for Mohamed Bamba. And so he hits both. And here's Wiggins. He's got 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His second team foul.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Orlando. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
On the wing, Porter. Here's Jokic. Here's Zubac. He can't hit that time. And Orlando will come the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Bledsoe with him. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert with the size and length. They factor on the glass right now.
Wiggins outside. Passes it to Jokic. Bledsoe against Porter. Pass to Zubac. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Barnes trying to free himself up, and no good that time. Raptors trail by 14. Pass to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got 16.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Barnes passes to Bledsoe. Gobert trying to get open. Can't connect from short range. Toronto, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And the Raptors call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And the Raptors with some changes. Bol, he's checked in for Brown. Bay comes in for Ivica Zubats. And it's Jackson in for Andrew Wiggins. And now Orlando on the break. Barnes outside. Trying to find Bay and gets it to him. Jokic against Bledsoe. Now here's Bay. D right on him. Back to Jokic. Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Bol. The Raptors need to get a shot off. The second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Magic making a change here. Brown's checked in. Magic leading by 12. Bledsoe looking it over. There's the lob to the hoop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Such great instincts on the pick and roll. Bledsoe showing that he can make the players around him better.
1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Bledsoe against Jackson. Clock at 6. Right side, Porter shoots over Brown. And again, Toronto no up.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Barnes trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside for Jackson. And there's the pass to Jokic. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For the Magic, Nerlens Noel checks in for Barnes. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. The Raptors also with a sub. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Porter. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 8.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Passes to Bey. And here's Jackson trying to end the drought. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
You've got to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations. Josh Jackson, aggressive on the catch there. Really nice.
Caldwell Pope pass to Anunoby. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Dishes to Noel. Here's Brown. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Orlando. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 13-point game on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jokic. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Bull. And it's Bamba in at the three, the small forward. Well, Orlando shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Ivy into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Magic leading by 13. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bamba wide open, and he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Bamba's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Gobert. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Wiggins against Anunoby. Wiggins kicks to Jokic. Back to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Noel. It's Brown on the wing. Inside, Ivy. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ivy's got 4 this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And the Raptors call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Zubac is checked in for Bull. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up your deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Wiggins. The high post shot. And the shot falls short this time.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not sure Rudy Gobert left the floor to finish that dunk, but boy, what power.
Wiggins surveying the floor.
Magic foul. Nerlens Noel. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Andrew Wiggins. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I think Wiggins will always be remembered in that monster trade for Kevin Love a while ago. You don't see many trades like that in the NBA.
Brown is checked in for Toronto. And both free throws good for Wiggins. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ivy passes to Anunoby. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Noel. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Magic lead by 16.
How about that show of strength from Nerlens Noel? No fear in how he attacks the defense on these shots.
Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Noel. They grab their own miss. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
All the officials are all over that.
Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Nikola Jokic. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And Jokic drops them both. Magic leading by 14. And the ball travels out of bounds. That was last touch by Wiggins.
Magic ball.
Brown outside. Takes it.
Oh. You got to be kidding. Oh, my goodness. Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Wiggins. And again, Toronto no luck.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Ivy. Jokic defending. Brown wide open. He fired. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Jokic draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Orlando now. Raptors trail by 16. Here's Brown. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Wiggins outside. Here he goes, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, elite quickness, the power finish, that is beautiful.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And the Raptors making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Here's Ivy. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Personal foul.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Jaylen Brown at the line for three.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of three.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 17. Teardrop shot, and it goes down 2 points.
Defense on heels right now. Wiggins makes an adjustment, pulls up for the soft floater.
Brown against Wiggins. The pass to Ivy. Going inside. Wiggins with some nice D. Raptors trail by 15. And there's the feed to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
The Magic have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Ivy. Guarded by Marjanovic. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Bamba finds Wiggins. Eric Bledsoe is checked in for the Magic.
Coming onto the floor for your Magic, Eric Bledsoe.
Passes it to Jokic. Raptors moving the ball around. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Anunoby, no good. Toronto, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Wiggins outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Wiggins has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, still working on consistency from range, but improved shot mechanics for Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins against Brown. Puts it up from 12. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Raptors trail by 10. Wiggins outside. Back to Jokic. Over Gobert. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Magic.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing.
For Jaylen Brown.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Marjanovic, good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Bledsoe outside. They need this one. No good off the back of the rim.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now here's Brown. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, what did the bench do to help you get this win tonight?
They've been huge. You know, they brought us back in the game, and everyone contributed. You know, it wasn't an easy night for us at the beginning, but we kept fighting, and it's a big win for us.
I'm sure you want to keep it going, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.